In this video, I will teach you how to do multiple split sections on the Roland V-Stage. But please watch until the end because you'll see that there's a problem that will arise here. And let's see if we can get Roland's attention to fix this. Alright, so starting off here, I think you know, if you don't know, the V-Stage can be split into two sections. Alright, that's on the surface, but it can also be split 3, 4, 5, 6, and even up to 8 different ways, 8 different sections. So let's go to an initial scene. I'm going to hold down shift and just go AHA. All right, so we're in our initial scene and I'm going to put, let's do a 3-way split here. Bass on the left hand side, piano in the middle, and some type of synth on the right side. But let's look at our split point button. That's going to be in the main section next to the screen on the keyboard. Once we press it, we're able to see all of the layers, and we can see a fine red line that runs right down through all of the layers. Now you could do the multiple split section feature, I should say, for the organ section. There's no issue there. But when you get down to all the other engines, you can't really do that from this page. But you could do the basic split. Let's go to the acoustic piano section, and if we hit left split, you'll see on the screen it's split to the left. Nothing here is on the right for the piano. That's great. But what happens if I want to say, you know what, I want the piano to only be from this E to, let's say, this F? How do you do that? Well, you have to dive into the menu. So let's go back to the exit button. Okay, so let's go to the menu. You can also go to Piano Designer for the piano engine, but to keep everything the same, let's just go to menu for all of them. And then we'll go over to the piano. Press select, edit, select. All right, so we want to get all the way to the range, extended range page. So you're going to hold down shift to go faster and hit the cursor over. All the way till you see extended range. Now, to get our piano from here to just, let's say we want, I think they call this E3. Let's get our piano to start at this E. So you'll take the scroll wheel and keep going till you see E3. All right, so nothing below it should play. At the top, I believe this is F6. So we want to do the same, but go over here to the cursor that says note range up and scroll all the way till we see F6. All right, nothing above that plays, great, but everything below it plays all the way down to E3. All right, so that's how you do that. Let's back out of here. Let's hit exit. Now, let's just pick our, let's say, bass sound. Let's put an electric bass down here on the left. We're going to cut the synthesizer section on. Our part A is on. And let's go inside the menu and select a electric bass. Okay, let's go with, let's say, the Warm Boy bass. Now we have our bass here. Now we want to go into the menu. This time we're going to go to Synth A. All right, we're looking for the edit, and the same thing. We want to scroll until we get to the range page. So let's go faster. Hold down shift and move it over here. Extended range. All right, now we want bass to stop when we get to our E. So let's say we want the bass to be E flat 3. So that's good. We will actually go. So we'll go to range, note range up, and scroll that way back. There we go. So our bass should go all the way up into E. All right. So let's add our third split on synth part B. So we'll hit the exit. Let's come out of here and let's select our synth sound. Part B on, tone select, And let's put a lead, some type of lead over here. All right, so let's go with like the tight saw lead. All right, so let's hit the menu button, go over to Synth B, edit, and hold down Shift to scroll faster. Oh, we passed it. Range. And so this one, we want to take the note range low and bring it up. I believe we were F6, so let's go G flat 6 or F sharp 6. So we'll go to the low, turn it all the way up. All right, and that's how you split it, 3 different sections. Now, if you want to do 4, 5, 6, you would do this for each section. You can have 3 different sections for your organ, another section for piano, another section for electric piano. You can have another section for part A and part B, and also a section for your vocoder. Now, let's go back to the split point button. So we're at our scene here, and we want to see what this looks like on a split point. All right, we see our piano in the middle, synth A, which is the bass, on the left, and synth B, which is our lead, on the right. Now, I mentioned that there's going to be an issue that pops up, and guess what that issue is? When I tried to save this multi-split, it would not save. And I went to this forum on Facebook. It's a V-Stage forum. It's pretty cool. It's growing every day. And I posted it to the forum. I said, hey, anyone else have an issue with this? And one gentleman said that he also noticed that when he tried to save the splits, the multi-splits, they wouldn't save. So let's try to save it right here on camera. Let's see what happens. Let's see if something, magic would happen. Let's see. So our multi-split is here, you see, right? Let's try to save this. So let's write. All right, we're in HHA. So we'll hit select. And we can even name it. All right, so let's try to name this. Let's see here. And we'll just name it split. Enter. Right. Okay. So let's see if we change the scene and come back to it. Will we have our split? Let's hope we do. So let's go to the scene right next to it, which is all right. So let's go for our new split that we set up. Okay. The piano shouldn't be down there. All right, our split is not there. Let's go to the split point button. Let's see what's going on. Oh. Well, let's try something else. Let's see if we can go to our octave, right above our octave buttons in each section. Let's see if that can trigger what we set up. Now the piano was kind of like in the middle. Let's see, left, right, no. So the range is totally unsaved, it looks like. So let's go to the menu. Let's see in the piano section if the range is still there. And it's not. All right, so that's the issue. Hopefully this can be fixed with a software update. So let's petition Roland and see if they can fix this. That is a huge problem that makes this board really limited. And this board is great. All the sounds are great, but it's limited in that way where if you need multiple sounds in multiple places. You can set it up, but you can't save it as of right now. Now, other than that, this board is great. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I just put together a ambient piano preset pack. Go check it out. I got 16 presets of piano focused ambient scenes layered. Some are layered with organ, synthesizers, and pads. Really cool, ready to play, gig friendly sounds. So go check that out. The link is in the bio. Thank you all for checking out Key Breakthrough again. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will check you all out in the next one. Thank you.